All right. Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. It's the start of a new year, the holidays are over, and people around the world are trying to get rid of their Christmas tree. And me too. However, I think it's a bit of a shame to just throw it away without doing anything with it. So I decided to cut off a piece and I want to make a spoon out of it. Now you can see this is not the biggest tree and it has a lot of knots, and I think spruce is not very ideal to carve into, but it's not about the finished project. I want to try out some new things as well. I never did before, so it's more about the learning process. So let's get right into it, I guess. I never worked with a hatchet before, so this will be interesting. I just sharpened it. It's pretty good, and I think this is just trying out and see what happens. When we look at the log itself, it already has like a good curvature like this. So I think it's a good idea to have the bowl of the spoon right here, and then where it curves up we have the handle here. So I think that's what I'm going for. I think I'm gonna get my saw and then I will make a cut here and here, like on both sides, to indicate where the actual spoon is. Got my handy dandy Japanese pole saw. I think that's pretty good. Probably cut a bit too much here, but let's see what happens. Alright, I think that's it for the rough shaping of the spoon. Not too bad, I'm pretty pleased with myself. First time using a hatchet. Could be worse. From here I will probably start using other carving tools. So I'll meet you upstairs again. Alright, so we're back inside again. And again, this is the result of the work we did with the hatchet outside. It doesn't look like much, and it's very much a trust the process kind of situation. So we'll see how it turns out. There are a lot of knots all around the spoon, so I gotta make sure that my carving tools are well sharpened. I'm gonna use my hook knife from Mora Kniv, and I think that will do the job pretty well. Before I continue with the carving, I think I want to draw the outline of the spoon, or at least the outline of the bowl right here, so I have some sort of a reference point. Alright, this is the progress so far. It is very hard to work with, especially with these two knots, but I was expecting that. It's not a surprise. Having a very sharp blade is more or less the key for making this somewhat bearable. So I guess I'm gonna just continue until I'm satisfied, and I'll catch you later. Alright, it's getting rather thin now here, so I think I stop for now with the bowl part, and I continue with the other side of the head. And I think I want to use my spoke shape for that. Alright, I think I'm very much done with the head now. Finally. I'm sweating. It was an ordeal, but I'm satisfied. Looks pretty good. So let's continue with the handle now. Alright, I have my spoon and device. There are a ton of knots all over the handle, so this will be a lot of fun. I don't know why I do this to myself. I think next time I'll do a smaller project with my Christmas tree. Now I'm just switching back and forth between my spoke shave and my carving knife. Pretty good. I will probably do some sanding. Yeah, I'm gonna do some sanding. And then it should be good. I'll start out with 60 grain sandpaper. Quite the jump, but I think we should be fine. Alright, we're almost done. I am very happy how it turned out. It feels very nice, but there's one more thing I want to do. And it's something called cold rosing, I think. And basically you take your knife and you dig into the wood without removing any material, and then you make some sort of a pattern or some pictures, and then you fill in the grooves with some very fine powder like cinnamon powder or coffee grounds, and you're basically coloring it. That's what I want to try. I never did that before, and I'll see how it turned out. Alright, I made a little test run right here with cinnamon powder. I don't have coffee grounds because I don't drink coffee, and I used my standard Moaknu, my carving knife, but I can tell you have to focus quite a bit because it's very easy to cut over your lines, like here for example. Gotta be careful. I haven't watched any tutorials, but I think I'm pretty pleased with what I did here. So I just have to figure out what I want to do with the spoon. Alright, I think I want to continue the idea of having a Christmas tree on the spoon. Well, just to symbolize that this has been a Christmas tree. Like this. And then next to it, I want to try to carve in the number, the year, I mean, where we held this Christmas. So 2025. Yeah? The 5 looks a bit too small. Why did I draw the 2 like that? This is very difficult. I did not make it easy for myself. Alright, I think I'm done. Let me try to fill in these cracks with the cinnamon powder. I'm just going for it. Now look at that. Christmas 2025. I'm very happy how it turned out. The only thing that's missing is a coat of oil, and I think we're done. And for that, I use something called grapeseed oil. It's food safe and odorless, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna use. And that was it. That's how you turn a Christmas tree into a spoon. If you liked what you saw, leave a like, subscribe if you want to, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye.